Hello beautiful souls and welcome. This is the December reading for Sagittarius, and I'm doing things a little bit different this time around because I'm trying to get an insight on what's going on in all your houses. So kind of a mixture of, well, not astrology per se, but kind of taking a different view, a different perspective here when it comes to your houses, your areas of life, and using the tarot cards to see what's going on there for the next month approximately. So please watch this from your ascendant sign. Okay, so you could use Western tropical astrology, but you can also use Vedic sidereal astrology for Sagittarius to get the most accurate reading. All right, guys. And still, if something doesn't resonate, you don't have to take it. You know the drill. It's totally up to you. Nothing is set in stone. It's just energies. So Sagittarius, what I'm seeing for you is that you are very future oriented, that you're kind of dreaming things into existence. You're big on manifesting a new path for you, a new direction in a certain area of your life or in several areas of your life. You are moving forward. You are kind of planning to move over obstacles, climbing that mountain and getting on top in a certain area here. There is a lot of wisdom that you're applying. So this could be knowledge that you have acquired over the years, that you have learned, that you have been educated in. This can be life experience. This can also be wisdom and intuition that is coming in here. So the more you sit with yourself, the more quiet you get in your mind, the more wisdom will come through to lead you to this vision that you try to manifest here. So the whole of December will be very future and forward oriented for you is what I'm sensing. Okay, so this is good because that means you're not stuck too much on the past. You're trying to move forward. Also, don't forget the present moment, because it is a present. It really is. You know, sitting in stillness, quieting the mind is where we can manifest the best. So try to keep that in mind as well, because I'm sure it is important for some of you. So when I look at your first house, we have two kings here. King of Pentacles and the King of Cups, both in the reverse. So it's time to reclaim your power. It feels like you could feel very drained at this time, because the first house not only corresponds to your character or your kind of personality that you portray to the outside world, but also your health. So I feel like some of you are not feeling at your best when it comes to your groundedness, to your emotions. There could be a lot of imbalance going on, maybe because you are not sure about what the future holds. I'm getting a lot of insecurity, a lot of back and forth, wishing, thinking, a very kind of fluctuating energy. So try to stay more grounded here is coming out. And for some of you, it's really important to know how powerful you are. Step into this leadership position, because we have the king coming out twice. Sagittarius, it's about knowing that you are in charge when it comes to your health, your body, your finances. You are in charge when it comes to your emotions and nobody else. So do not let anybody else steal your shine. Do not let anybody else take away from your stability when it comes to your inner stability. Okay, no matter what's going on in your outside world, you are in charge of how you feel internally. That's really important for some of you guys. In the second house, we have the Dawn of Cups, which is Page of Cups energy. So it's about being curious when it comes to your finances, when it comes to your values. It feels like you're having a new mindset, or you're gonna have a new mindset when it comes to finances and security. Security can also be the resources that you have, like the support also from your family members, from your friends, from your surroundings. It's about sustainability, it's what I'm hearing. So it feels like you're opening up towards something new, or to new ideas, and being curious about other ways of getting resources for yourself, other ways, other perceptions and perspectives when it comes to how you feel emotional security. Let's say, just as an example, you have been very much focused on emotional stability with your family, but you're kind of coming to the conclusion, or to a kind of a new mindset where you see, no, actually emotional security is what comes from me internally. When I sit, when I meditate, when I get out into nature, I can feel that stability as well. So I don't possibly need somebody in the outside that much as I thought. I mean, we all need support. We all need our tribe, you know, but it kind of changes your perspective a little bit in a good way. So you're opening up to new sources of stability, also new sources of income, possibly. I mean, second house is not your income per se, but it's how you gain finances, how you grow your assets and such. But there's this energy of expansion, of learning, of being curious and just seeking other ways to have more stable, more secure connections, more emotional and more financial security in your life. When it comes to your third house, which is all about efforts, courage, short travels, it's about communications, it's about siblings and neighbors. We have the 7 of Rings. It's all about where you are investing your energy. So you could be really invested in siblings, in neighbors at this time. There is a sense of putting effort into something. So you're putting effort into your efforts, whatever that means. We have the rings here, the pentacles. So I feel like this is health or money oriented for some of you. So it feels like you are thinking about doing something. You have this vision for some of you concerning more stability, more groundedness, more health, or more a more stable career is what I'm getting. So you're investing in something here. Maybe this is an education of sorts. I'm getting a sense of being curious in different directions. Maybe you're thinking about doing something different when it comes to your work, learning something new. I mean, these are not the houses so far that deal with actual education, but it feels like you're opening up to the idea of doing something differently, maybe taking a course here and there or doing something else. But you're definitely investing in your courage, in your future perspectives, and you are kind of opening up and having your focus on the future here, definitely. When it comes to your home space, we have the 4 of Wands. This is really good because there is harmony in your own 4 walls. This talks about being in alignment with what you truly want, because the 4th house is also the house of inner fulfillment, and it's also your assets, like your house, your cars, you know, your land, your the things that you own, but also your family life, where you are situated at right now. So there is stability, there's harmony, at least in the next few weeks. So this is a kind of an energy also where you can recline, kick back, realign with yourself, have a talk with, if you live with others, you know, with your spouse or kids or parents, whoever lives with you, or your pets, doesn't really matter. But I sense a very, very good harmony in the month of December when it comes to your housing situation, your own inner security, inner fulfillment. Okay, so this is where you can draw your energy from. If you're not feeling so good emotionally or also physically, if you feel a bit drained, just kind of know that you are very well taken care of in your own 4 walls, and you can replenish your energies here. We have the 5th house, we have the 2 of Wands. There is a decision. Maybe some of you want to do some sort of education or further courses, education, learning. It can have to do with kids also, because it's the 5th house. Decision if you want kids, or a decision that is pertaining to your kids that you have to take for your kids, or that you have to kind of, or want to support your kids with. So take it as it fits. And it says independence and achievement. 5th house usually is fun and recreation and passion and sports and stuff like that. So things that you do for fun. For some of you, it is a reminder to look more on the bright side of life, because you are very much focused on your career or on making something work at all costs. So do not forget to balance it out. You know, whatever you are investing here in terms of learning or opening up and searching for new ways to make money or move forward on your dreams, it's also important to kick back and relax and have a timeout and follow your passion. You know, the Wands are all about passion. So maybe there's something that you want to dive into more, learn about. And it doesn't have to do with career or education, but it can be something like a course in history just because you're interested in it, or diving into Vedic scriptures because you've always wanted to know what they're about, something of the sorts. Okay, so try to decide and be more balanced when it comes to fun time and things that you're passionate about. And also, you know, the 5th house is a passionate house about romance as well. So maybe you could have a choice when it comes to romance as well. Let's see, 6th house, we have the 4 of Swords in the reverse. You need some rest. The 6th house is all about daily work and routine, and also about health. So make sure that you get out of your head. We have this beautiful figure here being kind of in alignment and leaving kind of these four swords out of their energy. I think that you should do more of that. Some of you need to realign yourself. I see you drained. I see you spending too much work, putting too much effort into something, thinking too much about how you get to your wish fulfillment, thinking about emotions a little bit too much. Maybe you have this indecision when it comes to another person, to a love situation. Whatever this is, do not drain yourself of your own energy, and take enough rest here and solitude and healing, because that's really required here for some of you. Mental zoning out is really important. Sleep well and make sure that you replenish your energies. We have the Fool in the reverse when it comes to your seventh house. Seventh house is all about the other person, your one-on-one relationship. So of course love, but not everybody is looking for love. Not everybody has a partner or wants one. In that case, this is the person you are acting most with on a one-on-one basis, your best friend, your family members, you know. It's your kind of personal interactions, and it can also be your business partnerships if you have those. But for most of you, it will be love. The Fool in the reverse, it seems like you're waiting for a new beginning and you have lost hope about it. Or you could be doing something foolish here also with the Two of Wands. Maybe there is an offer coming in. And just make sure you don't act too recklessly, too foolishly about something. I'm getting this head over heels energy. Maybe you're thinking about somebody. But I see you very much pessimistic about it, to be honest. And maybe not even focused on it so much, okay? So make sure you don't do something foolish here. I feel like some of you could have options when it comes to love and romance here. Yeah, and do not let anybody take your freedom away, no matter who that is. It doesn't have to be your spouse or something like that. Also family members, do not kind of let anybody infringe on your freedom, if that makes sense, okay? So what else do we have here in the 8th house? We have the 8 of Pentacles in the reverse and the Ace of Swords in the reverse. There's a lot of fear is what I'm getting. A lot of fear with the Ace of Swords in the reverse. It's talking about breakthrough and mental focus, but in the reverse, you know, you might fear transformation. You might fear that something is not coming to fruition. I feel like you are so focused on this that you fear failure. What happens if you don't reach that goal? Well, what happens? You will find another goal, okay? I mean, I know it sounds so easy. It's not that simple, because if we want something, we usually want it at all cost, or we are very emotional about it. And if we don't reach it, of course, it has some negative effect on our psyche, on our emotions as well. It's not that simple to just say, okay, let's do something else then. But I feel like you are really afraid of not getting the desired outcome here. And maybe this is also you kind of not putting the effort in because you fear that something is not coming to fruition. It feels like you're holding back so much. Also, when I get the 2 Kings in your 1st house, it's like you cannot do this, or you're not good enough. I'm getting the sense of you holding yourself back way too much and not knowing how beautiful, how powerful you are, how much of a manifester you are. So do not lose hope here, guys. Whatever you want to manifest, whether this is a new beginning in love or a career path that you want, just know that you are strong enough. You got all the skills, otherwise the Kings wouldn't even show up, but they are here. You just need to turn the cards around. You need to turn the energy around and switch back into your power mode. And in the 8th house, yeah, it's about your resourcefulness. Maybe you feel like you don't have enough finances to do what you want to do, but you will find other ways, because with the Ace of Swords, you know, you are resourceful. You have a mental capacity that you can tap into here, Sagittarius. Do not forget that. So maybe you don't have the money to do a certain task, but maybe there are other options to go about it. So try to think outside of the box a little bit and do not fear change, okay? And get out of your ways of thinking, old mindsets, old patterns. They need to change here, okay? So you can work on that. Actually, with the 8 of Pentacles in the reverse, I see some of you very, very strongly focused inwardly and working on yourself, on your old patterns, on changing lack mentality and old wounds of abandonment. So this could also be the case that you're very much inwardly focused, and I think you should do that, guys. You should really tap into what's holding you back, what is limiting you, what are you doing yourself, because you cannot change the outside world so much, but you can change your ways of thinking that is holding you back. We have the 9th house here, 9 of Wands, test of strength, perseverance. So wherever you want to go, because the 9th house is our unique path, our dharma, our life purpose, our soul's mission. Maybe you are not quite there. I think that you have an idea where you want to go with your life path as well. But the universe maybe put some obstacles in your way, and you are meant to persevere. You are meant to kind of work through the fears that come with it. You are meant to overcome challenges that are represented here by the mountains, and also tap into your intuition. You know what I said at the beginning, this quiet mind that the universe can speak through you, that you can tap into your intuition in the best way, that will move you forward in the best way. So try to kick back, relax, sleep enough, take a time out every once in a while, and just listen within and do the inner work as well, because I see you very forward focused, but that drains your energy a little bit. So it's time to move inward from time to time as well. And with the 9 of Wands, it's you kind of holding on to that vision and going your path. And it's a test of strength. So the universe wants you to keep going, but not at all costs, okay? So try to realign from time to time, kick back with your loved ones in your own 4 walls. Don't forget about the fun, and make it more of a balanced act, because your vision will come true, but you don't have to hurry towards it. You can take it more slowly. You've got enough time here, is what I'm getting. We have the Lovers card in your 10th house of career and status and how you go about work. This is lovely because it's you being in alignment, in harmony with what you do. I feel like this is where your vision comes in. It feels like you have this perfect career in mind, or you're kind of moving towards that, Sagittarius. I love it. So whatever you could be doing now could give you a sense of harmony, or this could be something that you want to make happen, but you're very much focused on this. And this could also be you working with a loved one, with a soulmate, with somebody who's very close to you. But with the Lovers, you know, in the initial sense, in the original sense, the Lovers represents an important decision. So it's about, where do you want to go? Where do you kind of want to, where do you see yourself in 5 years or just in 1 year? You know, about having a clear mind, because when we try to manifest something, we first need to be clear on what it is we want. And I feel like some of you don't even know what you want. Maybe not for all of you, but I feel like some of you could be a bit fluctuating in what you want. So try to get clear on what it is that you want and make the clear decision. And then you can put some action towards reaching your goals. 11th house with the Ace of Cups, it says spirituality, fulfillment, and that is in the 11th house of wish fulfillment, of goals, of social circles, friendship, of networks and income. Okay, so this could be a new income, a pay raise, but it's more on the emotional level. It feels like you're opening up to something that you truly want, so you're getting new ideas. And that totally corresponds to this vision, guys. It's about, what do I want? What is my next goal in life? And I feel like you're kind of planning your next steps already. You have this vision that you want to go for, especially when it comes to career and money. I think that's, for most of you, of course, it can be other areas as well, but I think that's mainly on your mind right now. And this is a very good energy because there are new ideas coming towards you. You know, our emotions drive us. They help us manifest, because you cannot manifest by just visualizing. You have to have elevated emotions when you visualize your dream career or life or whatever it is. So I feel like you're getting there and you put a lot of effort into this. And I think that your heart is in it as well. And that's the best thing, how to manifest stuff. So very, very good energy for the month of December, even though there might be challenges. But I feel like you're on the right path. You just need to kick back from time to time and allow yourself to quiet and take a rest. And then you're on the right course. 12th house. We have the Tower in the 12th house. The Tower in the 12th house. You know, the 12th house is spirituality. It's also foreign lands. It's dreams. It's it's losses sometimes. The Tower, but we have the Two of Rings with it, and I only take 2 cards if really 2 cards come out. Fluctuation, adaptability. The Tower is crumbling. What does that mean? Also, what I'm getting right off the bat, and that might not resonate with all of you because it could be very specific, but I'm just going to say it anyway because it popped up in my mind. So it feels like you have this dream about the perfect partnership or perfect alignment in your life. It doesn't have to be a love partnership, but I feel like you want to have things a certain way, and you might be doubting it. You might be having second thoughts about it, or your dream is crumbling. It feels like you were hell-bent on making something happen and you feel like it's not gonna happen. But what the universe wants you to know is that whenever we have losing something, or when we face rejection, or when something is not going according to plan, when the tower comes crumbling down, we need to adapt, okay? The Two of Rings, it's about fluctuation and adaptability. So it's about making different plans. It's about if something is being denied, the universe doesn't want you to go down that route, okay? Because something else is meant for you. So this is a test of strength. Also a test of strength, how much you are committed to something, how much faith you have in something. So do not lose faith when you want to manifest your dream career, your dream partner, excuse me, whatever it is. So because this is a test, is what I'm getting. And also with the Tower and the 12th house, this can come to you in the form of a dream or a download or by channeling or by the cards. Whatever you consider your kind of intuition coming through, you will know what this is, and you will know how to change course, make a course correction, and just be a little bit more flexible. But I feel like you will get your vision. You just need to put not more effort in, but maybe take some detours and go about it in a different way. And what's really important, look good after yourself, take a time out, do not stress yourself out, because I feel like you're losing a lot of energy over this by being emotionally so invested. So try to get a little bit out of your perspective and try to get more into eagle mode and see it from a distance and not be so emotionally invested, because if it falls through, there will be other ways for you to make your life work, whatever this is. And go about it in a more relaxed way is what I'm getting, because you're not doing yourself a favor here. But otherwise, I feel like you're on a very, very good path. The universe is testing your strength, your resilience, and also your determination to look after yourself, because it's not important to reach your goal. It's also important to reach it in a healthy way and in a well-balanced way. Because just imagine you have spent so much energy manifesting your dream career, you give it your all, you do the education, you put in the work, the hours, the energy, the emotions, and then you're there and then you have no energy left to actually do the job. That would be a pity. Same goes with relationships or something else. So try to relax, take it slowly, one day at a time. You're getting there. The universe wants you to not give up hope. Even if there are challenges, even if there are fluctuations in energy, keep envisioning your perfect dream, your goals. You will get there, okay? So trust your intuition and relax about it. Everything will be fine. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye-bye. Take care.